Quality across the valley, but it's not just bad for humans. Your pets are having a hard time breathing as well. So Dr. Chris Dobbins with PetER is here now with some good advice to help keep them healthy. Good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Now, there's kind of two different things that we need to keep our eye on with our pets. Let's start with the eye signs that they're going to show you that they're not feeling too good.
Yeah, I mean, when you can physically see the smoke and smell it, touch it, and it's on your car and everything else, you know there's a lot of particulate matter in there. And even though you're not actually in like a house fire itself, or you're actually in the rough fire, you're going to have all of that stuff in the air. And I mean, my eyes have been burning for the last couple of days. The same thing happens to them. So the same precautions that you would want to take for the humans, you want to use for your pets. So if there are ones that are outside, you want to try and bring them inside if you can when we've got these really poor air quality days. But as far as the eyes, I mean, redness, you know, squinting, tearing, discharge coming out of there. And some of them can get pretty severe to where the eyelids will be so swollen that you can hardly even see the actual eye itself.
Oh, poor things. Doesn't sound fun. What about for the breathing?
Well, the breathing, you know, that's a no-brainer. I mean, you start wheezing, you start coughing. If you have any pets that are asthmatic prone or asthmatics themselves, you know, this is just the worst kind of weather that you can have them in. The air quality is so poor that it'll just set off all the inflammatory problems inside of the lungs and the airways, and they will go into respiratory distress. You know, not only are they going to have the coughing, but they'll start doing wheezing, start sticking their necks out, trying to get more air into their lungs. So anything to reduce that exposure is what we've got to make a #1 priority for these guys.
Are there any breeds that are more at risk than others, or is it just kind of a blanket across?
Yeah, it's pretty much a blanket across there. But some of the exotics, like birds, they are very, very sensitive to changes in air quality. So those are other ones that if you've got ones that you maybe have outside in your back patio, even though it's covered, you might want to see about bringing those inside because, again, their respiratory tract is very, very sensitive. So you want to make sure you don't have anything like that around them to be able to expose them to that.
Besides just bring them inside, is there anything else that you can do to help them?
Right. Close the windows, you know, turn on the air conditioner, because typically home air conditioning systems, ventilation systems don't use outside air. So basically you're filtering and recycling the air on the inside. A lot of commercial buildings have a lot of outside air that comes in, so they have a little bit more of a problem. So keep the windows closed, make sure it's nice and cool. Don't go outside unless they have to. You know, people who are athletic and want to go out, you know, even at 5 o'clock in the morning to go running with their dogs, the air quality is too bad right now. So not only right this week do we have the double whammy of the poor air quality, but we've got the 105, 109 degree temperatures.
It's not fun out there.
It's not fun. I mean, we're 70, 75 degrees in the morning time with this air quality. It's just too much.
Too much. And if they do start showing any of these symptoms, they just come see you, right?
Yeah, get them in, calm them down, cool them down, you know, bring them into your regular vet or the emergency room, and we'll do what we need to. We have oxygen chambers that we can stick them in to help them out, and obviously medications too.
All right. Well, this weather is not fun for anyone, and here is the proof. Dr. Dobbins, thank you so much for joining us. And if you want more advice, just head online. There's their website, FresnoPetER.com.